Hey everyone, Brian, Bearable Traders, Wednesday, August 14th, and a crazy day in the market. Well, it's been crazy 3 days. Down, up, down today, and more craziness probably to come. It is August. Volumes tend to be down a little bit, so you get a little more volatility in this month anyway, but this is just really crazy. Lots of stuff going on, obviously, lots of geopolitical things happening. And yeah, so you're probably aware of all that. We don't have to go through it. So let's just take a quick look at the markets today and take a look at where things might be going in the morning here and for the rest of the week. And one of the things you can see, one of the things that got people going here is that yield inversion. That the 10-year yield is dropping below the 2-year, which is a precursor or predictor of recession 12 months out. But yeah, so it's I guess everyone got excited when it did invert. And you can see here this the 10-year Treasury is just going down like crazy, breaking down. Remember we were talking about it when it was just over 2, when it was up in this level here, and now it's just really broken down. Yeah, and TLT, which would have been the way to play that, obviously, is has really just taken off. Of course, when the yields drop, TLT goes up because it is the iShares ETF bond fund. So when the yields drop, bond goes up. And this is what you're looking at with TLT here. So let's get back to our indexes. On the Dow, yeah, you can see here just broke through the 200-day moving average today, which is not good. We got a double top here on RSI. It looks like we might be heading lower. We'll see what happens tomorrow. We did it on volume here as well, so I think we're going to probably see that on all the indexes. This is the weekly, of course. We're right back down where this prior level of support or wherever it bounced off of last week. So we'll see if it can hold there. Again, this is the IWM, the small caps. We're getting back down to this May low here, and we may test that level tomorrow. We'll see. Futures are right now pointing up a little bit, but we may end up with another update tomorrow. But overall, the trend looks down. This is the weekly. As you can see here, right now we're back at some prior support, and if we lose that, we could be going down significantly more here. Yeah, the Qs, again, technology kind of rolling over here, same story. Volume, double top on the RSI. And the weekly, you can see here, Qs are still above previous week low, but we're looks like we may be heading in that direction. And finally the SPY, same, we're just back down to this level here where we had some prior support, and same story. Again, not a lot of volume on the SPY actually. Well, this is the weekly because we're only halfway through the week. So we did a daily. Yeah, pretty high volume on the SPY today. Again, same story with our RSI, double top. And the dollar strengthening despite the yields dropping on the treasuries and the 10-year, and just probably just a flight to safety, flight to currency safety, because everything else is going to go into heck in a handbasket, right? As they say. Yeah, German economy pretty weak. Some numbers last night. Chinese economy, same thing. So I guess best house in a bad neighborhood maybe. And the VIX, you can see here, just crazy. Up Monday, down Tuesday, back up here Wednesday. But despite the fact we had a pretty significant sell-off, we didn't get back up to this high. So let's see where it goes tomorrow. I mean, it is really crazy what we're at right now. It's like I said, it's a good time to just sit back on the sidelines and just keep your money safe and just wait for some opportunities here. And this was something that we've been trading. Gold was up today again. Sort of a safety trade. Let's take a look at what happened in NUGT. So we got back in here at Nugget when it pulled back at 34. Got back in, sold some morning at 38, which was my first target, just based on this level. Just got over 38, kind of nailed that, and got out half of it, half of my position, and just holding on to the rest. And I guess if we drop back below 34, or get closer to looking like it's going to head lower. But it's interesting. I think someone asked me why Nugget was down when gold was up and the markets were down. Gold has been holding up with the markets down, and I just, my only explanation is it's just people were just selling everything. It just didn't matter what you held in terms of stocks. Just about everything was being sold. So I think that was what was happening. So a couple of stocks I'm watching. TBT is the opposite of TLT. It's really oversold here. Might look at taking a position at in that and just looking for a gap fill. It doesn't have a big ATR. It doesn't move a lot. So it may just see if we can maybe get back up to 24.55 on a gap fill. Again, this trend is down and it's probably heading lower, but nothing keeps going down without bouncing a bit, so I'll be looking at that one. TBT, and I'm going to obviously keep an eye on Nugget, and I'm also just keeping an eye on Roku, because Roku didn't have that bad a day. You can kind of see here it held the 130 level, and on a 15-minute here, you can kind of see we basically just kept holding that 130 level, gap down, and so we'll see. This is where the support is right here. This is where we gapped up from and took off from. I believe it was what was that, Friday, I think, when they came out with earnings. So yeah, anyway, we'll see what Roku does. We could end up with a bit of a bounce if we have a strong market in the morning. So that's it right now, everybody. Hope you're having a good evening, and we'll see you in the Bear Trading Room if you're joining us in the morning, or for the pre-market show. We're live on YouTube, and we're doing a pre-market show with Carlos and Norm. Go through some of the stocks on the watch list, some of the gappers, big movers. I think, I believe Qualcomm reported after the close here. Anyway, it doesn't matter. We'll look at see what's been moving in the morning, and that's it. So have a great night, everybody. And if you haven't checked out my book, How to Swing Trade, it's on Amazon, and you can pick it up there. Night, everybody.